Greetings, Legendary Badass Von Fry here, playing Blade Runner Enhanced Edition. We're picking up where we left off. We're still in the Act 2 stage of the game. I'm assuming here is the spot. I think that the plan is to simply go to the Tyrell Corporation, and the game will let me. I believe that's what I'm to do. I think that I try to look and see what I'm kind of missing, you know, if I get a little stuck. And I do actually have something else on one of these pictures to look for, I think. So let's hit the Esper. I'm getting a hang of the game, that's for sure, but it's still not particularly user-friendly, you know, in modern ways. In a modern game, he'd have somebody telling him what he should be doing next, or he'd have like an inner monologue, like, I should check that picture again. I don't know about these pictures. I haven't looked at everything, but I think there might be something in this guy's hand, or something in somebody's hand that I'm missing. So, like, I don't know. I doubt it's his hand so much. It's probably that gun, but I've tried zeroing in on the gun, and the game didn't do anything about it, so we'll see. You want to say something about that gun? Or his wrist thing? Have we gotten the Rasta man's name? Because I don't remember. But we'll give this a shot, and it doesn't look like much. Here we go. Here we go. I've still got Reese's Pieces.
A bomb.
Still drinking that same Rockstar. All right. I really don't think that there's anything to gather from this picture. There didn't seem to be much on this one either, to tell you the truth. So let's submit that to the database.
Downloading mainframe clue database.
I guess we'll head to Tyrell.
Clue database.
The plan so far, I'm thinking I might just do this stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then post it on the weekends on YouTube. Kind of something to have something on the weekend, I guess, that nobody watches.
Roof.
I'm just going to head to Tyrell and see if I have clearance. Guza said he'd pull some strings. We'll see. I'm curious what the off-world colonies look like. Well, this is his office. I just went straight in. It's the owl. It's not going to have a white iris.
Beautiful, isn't it?
The owl or the view?
Both.
The view's
Didn't
amazing.
this exchange
The
happen
owl,
in the movie?
well, artificial things never did that much for me.
It's a flawless replica. We used a real one as a model.
Owls are extinct. Who told you the model was real?
Dr. Tyrell?
He's wrong.
Is
or
that
lying.
what's
Check
her
your
name's
Sydney's.
voice?
Eldon wouldn't make up something like that.
You're Tyrell's
That might
assistant?
be the actual Rachel
Yes,
Gale's voice.
I'm Rachel.
Maybe.
Dr. Tyrell is very busy. I'm fully familiar with all Tyrell operations.
He does know I'm a cop, right? Blade Runner unit?
Dr. Tyrell has already met with one Blade Runner today and has important business to attend to. Your department should coordinate its efforts better.
Yeah,
Is this the
but
same day you met with
You may
Deckard?
speak to me or you may leave. I can't offer you any other choices.
fair enough. I wanted to ask
Look,
about
this is a
Marcus
game and not the
Eisendoller.
movie, so you don't get the real Tyrell.
I can't tell you who killed him if that's what you're asking.
We've already got a suspect. What I want to know is why the killer would be interested in replicant DNA information.
Oh,
That's a stupid question.
Oh
looks
yeah?
better this way.
Why's that?
Your suspect is obviously a replicant, a very dangerous one.
I thought replicants were safe, more human than human. Isn't Dr. Tyrell
More
pushing to
human
make it
than
legal to use rep
human,
labor to clean
more
up the kibble?
human than human.
Are we here to discuss corporate policy or Marcus Eisendoller's murder?
A little of both. You heard about the moon bus hijacking. Yeah, I guess you would have. 50 people dead.
You can't blame.
I'm surprised you aren't out doing spin control. The public gets
They don't
nervous
really
when
talk
your
over
pets wander
each
around the
other
city without a
naturally.
leash.
You can't blame,
Replicants aren't
like she's
pets.
supposed to be cut off.
Right. Pets live longer and don't go around killing people.
Well, except for pit bulls.
There are safeguards in the design.
Yeah, I've seen the data. Implanted memories, a 4-year lifespan.
4 years, sorry,
I'd
not
probably
6.
get a little crazy too, but I don't think I'd start killing people.
Wouldn't you?
As I explained to Mr. Deckard earlier, I've given the Nexus 6 model a past. I've given it the purity and innocence of childhood,
I think this actor died
and
recently.
all the joy and despair that comes with a
The
real
Dr. Tyrell
existence.
actor.
That's hardly a death sentence.
May not
That's
actually be
life.
the movie actors here.
I thought
don't
you weren't
know.
meeting with any more Blade Runners today.
Well, I decided to make an exception. Mr. McCoy, isn't it? You do understand the need for the Nexus 6 to have an identity.
Not really.
Yeah,
No.
we dress and act alike.
I do see why a replicant who has an identity would want to steal Eisendoller's files.
Please, enlighten me.
They want more life.
They're wasting their time.
They're gonna come for you, just like they came for Eisendoller.
I have nothing to fear from any of my
I
children.
want more life.
I tell them
That's
all
what Roy
exactly
Batty
what
says.
I told you.
Seems like everybody else should be saying they want to
Have
live
I given
longer.
you what you came here for?
I'm not
But
sure.
They want to drop those movie quotes in there.
Yeah, maybe.
Then if you'll excuse me, I have a stockholder meeting to attend.
Good reason not to go public. You wouldn't have to mess with stockholder meetings. Alright, can we kind of switch in between the graphics here? Ooh. Man. No bullet shells on the ground, it's pretty stark. Can't play with the owl. Looks like all I can do is leave. Okay. I suppose we can check in on our dragonfly lady. Oh, my bad. Wrong place. I don't know how long the loading time would be if this was on a CD. I'm guessing it could be pretty extreme. Now, we ended chapter 1 by going to the apartment and sleeping. I'm wondering if that's the way you're... Not that there was really any reason for me to do that. It was kind of like, maybe I should feed the dog. I don't know. Somebody else is here.
McCoy,
that
LPD.
Shu?
Excuse me, pal.
Somebody just disappeared.
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend is asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
No, this is just an NPC here.
I need to ask you...
Okay, let's head to the apartment and see if the game progresses us to, like, Act 3. I don't know. I think it's a possibility. For the hell of it, your city, if your city's a hellhole, it should have an off-world colonies blimp, and then people could just ask what the hell's it for. It's like, no, it's just to be like a movie. There's not any actual off-world colonies. We just thought that it might inspire you guys to know that this place is crap.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Anything on the TV? Is there a way to, like, check my phone messages? I don't think so. Well, wait, what's this highlighting over here? Jesus, it looks like I have an answering machine almost, doesn't it?
I was angry with
It's not
my friend.
easy to push.
I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told my wrath. My wrath did grow.
Crank calls were a dime a dozen in this city, and I'd had my share. Still, this guy sounded more like an English teacher than the average scumbag. If I'd been more awake, the message might have spooked me. Erase and reset.
Yeah, we don't have a cell phone in this game. Anything new on the news? Is that a dog toy? Look how hard that is to select. Like, look how finicky that is. Is this anything?
No messages. I'm in demand.
It's just super skinny.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last...
Again? Nothing to reflect on? Did we come in here and hit the end of the loop? I heard kind of a harsh pause. Saxophone's not playing now. Where's the saxophone? Is anything supposed to happen here?
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Alright, for good measure, let's feed the dog again, for the hell of it.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Your floor number, please.
Roof.
If that lady's not going to give me an update on that jewelry, all I can really think to do is to head back to the headquarters.
Laboratory.
I don't think we have anything at the lab, do we? These guys seem to be on vacation.
Mainframe and shooting range.
I suppose I could, what's the effort here? Upload my Tyrell conversation. Oh.
As I
Tyrell
explained to
interview.
Mr. Deckard earlier, I've given the Nexus...
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Is this supposed to be like the room where they saw the Nexus 6 heads rotating on the screen? Is this the room where that took place in the movie? Let's head down to lockup for the hell of it. Nothing new out of you guys?
You look right at home in there, Izo.
Let me guess, this guy still has a migraine?
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Ground floor.
I was kind of hoping I could bounce into Crystal, see if she had any information.
Hey, pal.
What's this guy?
It's high time someone got them illegals off the street.
Okay. Hey, pal. Right? Nothing new here. Nothing standing out. Makes you wonder if I am missing some kind of clue in those pictures. So I suppose we could head back and do the Esper on what I have.
Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting range.
I got nothing out of the picture it snapped of me, of McCoy. So, why is that? Why is this one, like, completely devoid of information? I mean, I tried looking at this guy's boots over here, see if they match some other I would looked at, you know. It's not even going like, hey, it's a good picture of me or nothing. Is the flash really going to bother you that much? Maybe if you don't have a lot of photos taken. Is there anybody conversing back here? Almost feels like I could activate that if I maybe did it the way the game wanted. Here we go.
A strange scale. Give me a hard copy of that.
Of course there's got to be a scale. Unicorn sighting. Spot a familiar face. Achievement, unicorn sighting, spot a familiar face. What is this, Gaff talking to this guy about the scale? I think the idea is supposed to be that that's Deckard. No, actually that's Deckard right there. Asking Chew about the scale. Or, no, asking the lady, hey, you need this? And no, that's not fish scale. Snake scale. Remember that scene? That's what that is. Interesting. Okay, so I don't think we have anything else there. So that was actually an achievement. I only had like one piece of data from this one, which makes you think I'm overlooking something. Well, we had two things. We had this guy in the shadows, right? with his vintage camera.
He looks familiar.
Guza over here having a conversation with a cop.
Guza?
Anything else relevant? And these people in the back really stand out. No, we're not getting anything there. I don't think I need to know that. We know where this location is, so why would any of the signs be pertinent? Is there maybe another camera? This guy in the shadows, I tried to spot him earlier and couldn't do it. Yeah, maybe 2 pieces of information is it. I mean, even this guy on the headphones, I think I've already tried going over. Alright. I don't think the Deckard thing is going to progress the game.
Personal clue database.
But hey, maybe it will.
Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
I mean, can I go ask about some scales now? Let's head out. This would be the spot right here.
Anything unusual happening down here?
Business slow today. But tonight my people bring over baby barracudas. They're very cute. You should buy.
I'll pass.
I can't ask about the scale. We're just leaving the door open to the green pond. Is there maybe, do I have to go down the trap? Can I walk around the corner? Maybe I do need, oh wait, what's this guy? He looked kind of scary. If I talk to him, is he going to cost me money? I'm at 515.
Pour me one.
Just one?
Oh my god.
One, but one good one.
How much did that set me back? $5. I'm surprised it doesn't indicate on the screen that you spent money.
Thanks for your time.
Let me guess, no information from you, huh?
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
There were some people walking around over this way. What about the guy with the snake? You know something about scales?
About insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one, save that I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that
Snakes
this
eat
insect is already
insects.
extinct.
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things, and will cut a wonderful deal to friends.
I have, and she's slow getting me information. Now, did I trigger something by talking to him again about this, maybe?
You hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Kind of makes you wonder if I've been missing information by not checking his answering machine that I just discovered. Even though he got a crank call that was a poem. Can I get anything more from the Tyrell building? Game sure knows how to transition between scenes, doesn't it?
Messy up there, isn't it?
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I didn't really want to select me. Is the snakeskin clue thing I got a hard copy of? Is that...
What I want to know is why the killer would be interested in replicant DNA information.
That's a stupid question.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Your suspect is obviously a replicant. A very...
Don't believe there's anything else around here for me. That guy on the scene's not even here anymore. Did somebody clean up the dog chunks and leave the guy?
Disgusting. Eisenduller had used his dog's name as a password. The Tyrell brass wouldn't be too happy if they knew I was snagging a copy of their files, but someone had wanted them bad enough to kill Eisenduller, so I figured they must be worth having.
I needed the password. I spotted the dog's collar. Should have touched this computer again. Okay. We might be onto something. I don't think I'll get anything else tapping this, but...
Nothing.
Alright, now I can use the Esper at my house or the police station. I think you can get to the one in the police station quicker, because you have a long run you have to do to get to your elevator in the apartment.
Mainframe and shooting range.
I wish these were in order. What? I got a file. Well, what do you want me to do with the file? DNA Marcus? What's the new stuff? What's the new... The file from Eisendaler, where's that? Eisendaler,
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
Most of the employees...
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed. Not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their...
Most of the employees they see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisenduler, he almost never left his lab. I think it had something to do with the air outside, and the germs. I once heard him complain...
The dog collar has a name. Kingston Kitchens. Where have I heard that before? What I want to know is why the killer would be interested in replicant DNA.
As I explained to Mr. Deckard earlier, I've given the...
Okay, so where's...
Clue database.
I didn't pick up something that could go in the Esper?
Downloading mainframe clue database.
I thought I picked up a file.
Transfer complete.
I didn't see anything new on the... coming up here. Dog collar led to nothing. Attempted file access. I mean, this is in alphabetical order, but not order of which I picked up the clues. Let's see if Goose is here for the hell of it. Yeah, I talked to them. Come on.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out
Say
there.
more.
Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah.
I had to talk with
suicidal targets would
Tyrell.
make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Can't ask you about you being spotted in the photo. Can't do none of that.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll
Ah,
get
hell.
back out there.
You
Those
can't
reps ain't
cancel this. You already
retiring
heard.
themselves.
Yeah. Suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Hey, pal.
Hey, pal. Who's
Hey.
this walking around?
Tough day, McCoy.
Gaff
Hey.
got nothing for me?
Tough day, McCoy.
Laboratory.
You lab guys. I had to go to the pharmacy today, and they were closed for lunch.
Laboratory.
I had to wait 20 minutes.
Ground floor. Roof.
Alright, well, let's head to the house. I mean, there wasn't really any reason for me to go there and sleep before, but maybe I'm at a point now where Going there and sleeping passes the time in the way that the game wants. Actually, there was something about Chinatown too. I could, if these people are around, I could ask about this Kingston Kitchen. Oh man, running right through the appliances. Oh, my bad. I wonder if I can ever open this door. Maybe if I chased him correctly,
Locked.
I could have gotten in a situation where I would have been in that room, but I did it slow. Alright, we're at a point here where I'm going to have to look up what the hell the game wants me to do. Sorry. Sometimes it just be that way, yo. We're in Act 2. I've got game FAQs here. This isn't going to be easy to bring up. This is more of a spreadsheet type thing you're supposed to print off maybe and cycle through. Act 2, cutscene begins, right? See, it took me that long just to find the Act 2. Random event. Pick up Tyrell's sales pamphlet next to the Dragonfly earring. If it's there, that means the game has rendered somebody as a replicant in later acts. Makoto mentioned according to the pamphlet either it's an entertainment model or a Lolita model. I never saw a pamphlet. Click on Eisendoller's body to pick up a detonator wire in his skull. I've mentioned that. Tell the photographer to let him know if something else happens. Look at the dog. Little dogs where McCoy reminds them of... Yeah, okay. Pick up the kitchen takeout box. Got that. There's a DNA pattern, is what I got from the console, I guess. I've asked Steele about the case, right? Sadiq's face. So the Rastafarian, that's Sadiq, I guess. So I clicked on his face, his left hand, the dog's head on the very left, the takeout box. I got all that. The photograph shows all the items McCoy has picked up from the crime scene. He'll make the same description here as he zooms in on each item. Yeah, we got that. Yakuza asked to see Tyrell. Tyrell's office, there was nothing to click on. Exit, go to Anemoid Row. Outside, okay, so what do they want me to do in Anemoid Row? Talk to the fish dealer near McCoy Spinner. Make sure she is visible enough to click. She'll recommend you buy a baby barracuda. Yeah, okay, we heard that. Talk to Abdul bin Hassan 3 times. He'll talk about his business, the insect dealer, the dragonfly, and Bob Gorski, the owner of the gun shop, which he becomes upset after you ask him one last time. Which one's Abdul bin Hassan? Was that the guy he was calling captain, was buying shots from? Head above where Hassan and the dragonfly stand are. So I need to talk to this Hassan guy again? I feel like a lot of this that I'm reading is way behind where I'm actually at. Then it's mentioning Bullet Bob's. There might be more to do in Bullet Bob's.
Hey, you.
Hey, you got a viewer.
Certainly the LPD must have better things to
This
do
is
than
the
to
guy.
question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things. Why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow? Bob?
Oh,
Owns
I'm
the
being
irony
raided.
shop up the street.
Interesting.
He's insane, number one, insane.
I'm trying to look up
He
what
takes
to do in this
peculiar
game
pleasure in
because it's
agitating all the vendors around
a
here.
little antiquated.
I cannot even go out for a Shisco without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
This is an old school point and click adventure game. This is from '97. Has a few unique qualities about it, but it is a bit on the confusing side because the game wants you to do specific things without really guiding you. We're gonna go talk to this Bullet Bob again. It said something about there's a scorpion in a box that you might need to touch. We got a viewer from Mexico City, man, one of the most populated cities in the country, in the world. It's got a gun tracking me.
I hear
Now
you've
let's
been
ask about
waving
this
guns
guy.
around on Anemoid Row.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
That's the one. I should have popped him when I had the chance. You want to know what really happened? I wanted to get my daughter a present for her birthday, right? I bought an iguana from that crook Hassan. And the damn thing ran out of juice just 2 days after I plucked down a shitload of chinyen. Son of a bitch wouldn't give me a refund. So I threatened to burn down
LK
his
Duplicate
shop.
is raiding with a party
Sometimes
of
you
one.
just gotta
So
be
who's LK
philosophical
Duplicate?
about these things.
That's exactly
We got
what my wife said.
G4CO here from Mexico and Duplicate watching.
I heard of you.
Can I run the VK on
Is that
him?
right?
You ain't done much.
I just got assigned.
Guys like you get hurt real easy.
Meaning what, exactly?
It ain't like you're a real Blade Runner. Not like Steel or Gaff.
They get hurt sometimes, too. It's a dangerous business. How'd you feel about taking a little test?
All right,
avoid
let's
cop?
in with the VK test.
You come into my shop and you want to VK me?
Relax, I just...
It's funny. You thinking I'm a rep. Set up the test. We'll see what's what around here.
All right, now I haven't really fulfilled the test the way I think the game wants me to yet. Let's see here.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
Downtown, 4th sector. Hey, this is great. Should I be sitting any special way?
Just relax. What do you do for a living?
I sell donuts. Come on, is the whole thing gonna be this dull?
Just answer the questions as truthfully as you can. What's your name?
Bob Gorski. This ain't no different than the DMV.
Just a sec.
I'm not seeing any difference between a human or a... Here's your human gauge, here's your replicant gauge. I guess the calibration's set, is that the idea? Alright, let's start
A man
here.
dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I tell him to get a job. Ain't he heard there's a labor shortage around here?
You've been drafted into the army. During a boot camp hazing, you're bound, blindfolded, and forced to eat worms.
The poor little guys. That's the army for you. Chew you up and spit you out. You know what I mean?
You've been kidnapped. Your captors tell you that you'd better think about what you did to deserve this.
No, they'd better think about what they did to deserve it. Because they'll slip, and I'll be ready.
He's giving me more human
You rent a mountain
reaction.
cabin. On the walls, someone has hung old maps and Currier and Ives prints.
I'm not much for art.
A deer's head is mounted above the fireplace. A full stag with developed horns.
I'd burn it. Burn the whole damn place to the ground.
Slightly more human than replicant. At what point do I decide that I've given him enough questions?
What do you think it's like to be a replicant?
Scary.
Really?
Hey, if every right-thinking citizen was out to waste my ass, yeah, I'd be scared.
You're on a farm. You get into the pen to feed the pigs. In their excitement, the animals knock you down into the mud. Using a butcher knife, you slit the throat of the nearest sow. You're covered in blood as you stumble to your feet.
Now, why the hell would I do something like that?
You tell me.
No way. I served my time. I've opened men up from belly to throat. But butchering animals? This test ain't right.
It's explained better in the game and in the book than actually in the movie that people are really against harming animals. And there's even a religion built around it.
Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
That's
No
supposed
way.
to scare me.
Not scare, just shock. Provoke a reaction.
I heard worse in the wars. Hell, I done worse.
This guy, he's thin
You're
line
visiting
here.
the dentist. At the receptionist's desk is a huge bowl of fresh cut flowers.
Flowers? So what?
It's illegal to pick them. Flowers aren't like soya. They're endangered. They need sunlight, fresh air.
They ain't gonna get it around
It's illegal
here.
to pick
I
flowers.
think they're all gone anyway. You seen a single goddamn flower in the last 10 years?
Yeah. Once. Are you taking any drugs?
Hey, I get tested every week.
Test terminated.
So that's it?
Yeah?
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered okay.
Yeah, it was touch
Is
and
that
go
how it
there for a
works?
while.
Well, you know, I think about skin jobs all the time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
Thanks for your time.
Anything else? Where was this thing about touching a scorpion box? That got me a little
Jesus.
confused. Alright, let's go back to looking and seeing what the game wants me to do, because if McCoy tries to touch the scorpion in the box, the insect dealer will warn him. Okay, insect dealer. I never saw a scorpion in the box over there. Oh, this is Bullet Bob's, a little bit different. During the test, the machine may either conclude Bob is human or replicant. He'll offer McCoy 24 medium rate bullets for his handgun for 48 Shinyan. I guess that never came up. But Bob will upgrade McCoy's Kia if you don't talk to him about Hassan first. The upgrade costs 50 Bob can be killed if he was not given the Voight comp yet, and after the... There's a lot of different possibilities of how this game can go down. I mean, it's like if you talk to Bob first, if you talk to Hassan first, if you letting him do this, if you go in there with your gun held up longer will cause Bob to shoot McCoy. Opening up his gun the second time will cause Hawker Circle, Kingston Kitchen. Okay, so Hawker Circle, the Kingston Kitchen, that's the gal. I guess I already got all the information from her. Buy some stew from her. I think I may have already passed up that opportunity. Green Pond, we did all of that. Climb up the ladder. If the pawn shop's basement has a radiation goggles in it, this means Izo is a replicant. I never saw any goggles. There's a lot randomizes based on the order in which you do things in this game. It makes a walkthrough of this pretty difficult. And I'm at a point here where I can't tell what I'm really expected to do next. Izo's not dead. He got arrested. You have the radiation inner bullet Bob surplus. I don't have radiation goggles. I didn't see any radiation goggles down there. I guess I could go look. You haven't talked to Bob about Hassan's. If you're watching, sorry, I'm confused about where I'm supposed to go in this game. A modern sort of game like this, there would be a lot more guidance. Okay, location unlocked, DNA row. So I should do something to unlock a DNA row. How come that hasn't unlocked yet? This Izo was captured. I'm gonna go in here with my gun up and see what happens.
Hey, put that away!
I'm gonna put something away, but it ain't gonna be my gun.
I can shoot him, but he's not a replicant. I already VK test. Oh, Jesus! Okay, so that's what dying looks like in this game. Wow. That actually made me jump.
Here you go,
I wonder how
Dinner
much...
time.
What I wonder is how this game treated me dying. Like... how much do I have to do again, in a sense? Like, where are we picking up from? Let's check my Dragonfly anklet. This stuff is not showing up as looked at. Is it possible that the last time you slept is like the last time?
Fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the...
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant, it's from a ground...
Some kind of...
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that Moonbus massacre last month.
I don't know how far back this death took me. Kind of looks like it could have been a ways. Let's head to the Tyrell Corporation because I picked up stuff from there. So we'll see. That was shocking. That's pretty surprising. See what happens when I come here. What initiates.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grav test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good
Oh my
look at the man's
God.
face.
How'd he get past you guys?
This
He
is a
pretended
ways
to be a
back.
delivery man. Dr. Eisenduller ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
I may have more
That's a
questions for
ways
you later
back.
on.
We're gonna... Wow. You don't want to get killed in this game. We're gonna actually load from where we were an hour ago, sadly enough. Christ, I'm wasting time.
Mainframe
So we
and
had-
shooting range. Ground floor. Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting range.
We have to get the look at the bomb. We also had, oh hey, familiar face.
Stalker's Circle.
Not that that made much of a difference. Highlight Deckard. Punishing death in this game. I'm not really sure what it decided. It wasn't the last time I went to sleep, and it loaded that. But I mean, it was like
Strange
brutally
scale.
ways back.
Give me a hard copy of that.
And let's get the bomb.
Tyrell Grav Test Lab.
Come on. Something like that. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go through
a hard
all
copy
of
of
that stuff at the Tyrell. This is an older game, guys. It's not laden with checkpoints and the like.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database.
So we actually do have to go to Tyrell
Database
Corporation
transfer
and
complete.
run through all that. We need to unlock, what was they calling it? DNA Row or something? Supposed to spend a lot more time in the gun shop. And I need to look for goggles. But I think we have to head to Tyrell Corporation.
Roof.
Got this meeting with Tyrell, and we've all been through this already, and there doesn't seem to be a way to skip forward. Sorry. I had no idea. It mentioned in the walkthrough thing, you pull your gun out. I guess if you don't put it away fast enough, he shoots you, and if you pull it out twice, he shoots you. But I VK'd him, and he passed. So... let's watch this in the new graphics. Smoothed up Rachel. Why am I lisp talking so much? 60 FPS Rachel.
Beautiful, isn't
Looks
it?
weird.
The owl or the view?
Both.
Is there a way to skip?
It's a flawless
Oh.
replica. We used a real one as a model.
I saw an
Owls
X
are-
up there
these
for
were
skipping.
skipping.
Yes. I'm Rachel. Dr. Tyrell is very busy.
Yeah, we'll skip what we can here.
You may I can't. That's a.
Oh, yeah.
You're suspect.
I thought, isn't
Are we?
a little, you heard, yeah,
You
I'm the
Rep. They
yeah, I probably
wouldn't.
As I explained to Mr. Deckard earlier, I've given the Nexus 6 model a pass.
I'm jamming next to skip.
And all that's, I thought, well, you do understand the need for the Nexus 6 to have an identity.
No, I do.
Please,
They're go
I have,
I'm not, yeah.
then
Alright, nothing to pick up here. As best I can tell, I just gotta leave. Still don't have a DNA row. We have an anemoid row. And I think that's where we kind of have to hang out and chill still. Not sure why Rachel's mug just flashed right there. Alright, so we gotta do the talk over here with this person who I don't see. Here we go.
Anything unusual?
I haven't.
Quite quiet. Alright, we'll talk to this guy 3 times. I think I've talked to him once
You know
on the
anything
save
about-
here.
You do what?
Artificial. The safe.
I said so.
If they do have it right, perhaps she and.
I need to.
Sir, why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob? He owns the. He takes.
Thanks.
Alright, he's...
Thanks for your time.
He's... Oh, okay, so is this the cage with the scorpion? Let's try that.
Careful, senor. You're poisoned.
Scorpions?
See? Finest quality. Perhaps you purchased one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful though. Never seen one before.
Oh, that's me too, senor.
Can I stick my hand in there? Where am I running? Where am I going? I don't think you have an update for me, do
Did you
you?
hear anything yet about that dragonfly jewelry, like what I showed you before?
No, senor. My friend, he's asking for me. If you come back later, maybe I know something more.
Alright, now the green pawn, I'm gonna go in the basement there and look for these goggles that maybe I missed. I don't see any goggles,
Nothing else
game.
there.
Nothing standing out if I flip graphics. Oh, he's slow. Nothing really around here.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I don't think real. I mean, LA's a hellhole, but I don't think it looks like that. Why is that green? Can't climb the. Here we go. Alright. Maybe I should just run in there and shoot Bob. We're gonna save.
Hey, put that away.
I'm gonna put something away, but it ain't gonna be my gun.
What just happened? Did the game just glitch? He turned into me?
I heard of you.
Is that right?
You ain't done much.
I just got assigned.
Guys like you get hurt real easy.
Meaning what, exactly?
It ain't like you're a real Blade Runner.
Yeah, we've been through this.
How'd you feel about taking...
You mean you...
I guess we gotta VK him again. I think we're gonna get the same kind of results here.
Reaction time is if we're down. Hey, just... What do you...
I just...
And I suppose the machine
You're
just
what
kind of
is real?
decides
For your
by the end here.
Well, you're human. You're good. You're in the use your... You
know this.
You notice?
I guess if somebody comes up negative, I'll shoot
You're
them
dead.
automatically. But I think the game's RNG seed
You're
already
having dinner
determined
at a
that in my
friend's home.
playthrough here, this guy's
Beat
human.
the crap out of him.
I think that's how this works.
To really?
Hey.
You
The scub
and
good.
You...
Positive result.
Something hit red.
Subject is
Positive.
human. Test
Okay.
terminated.
So that's it?
Yeah?
He said something
Since
in
you
red
didn't
there.
shoot me, I must have registered okay.
Yeah, it was touch.
Well, you try to get in.
I hear you've
don't
been
think there's
waving
any more
guns around
information.
on Anamoid Row.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
That's the one. I should have popped him when I had the chance. You want to know what really happened? I wanted to get my daughter a present for her birthday, right? I bought an iguana from that, and the damn thing just 2 days after I plucked down a shitload of... Son of a bitch wouldn't give me a refund.
Sometimes you just gotta be Philip.
That's exactly what my wife...
Thanks for your time.
Maybe we can talk to Hassan again. Maybe that's what the game kind of wants. And then maybe after, you know, that little exchange there, VKing him, maybe this will unlock the DNA row.
Thanks for your time.
Really? I should pop you. Let's see if this unlocks the DNA row. Does it mention something about get back in your spinner, and it'll mention there's a new spot to go to outside Tyrell District? Nope. Oh shit, it's there. Maybe it's been there this whole time and I didn't even realize. Damn it. Shit. How? It's the same color as everything else you can't click on. Alright, so over an hour in, we're making progress.
Hey, pal.
This guy looks funny.
What's shaking, baby? Haven't I seen you around these parts before?
Could be. I get around.
You ever get down to Nightclub Row, you ought to check out my act. I'm just warming up the room, but it's better than a kick in the pants, you dig?
What kind of
Stand-up
stuff do you
comedian?
do?
What kind of... You kidding, baby? I do it all! I am the direct extension of Frankie, Sammy D, and Dino Martini.
Who?
Man, you really must be dozing in squares.
Dino
if you're asking
Martini,
who the
not
voice
Dean
is.
Martin.
You know, old Blue Eyes. The chairman of the board? Sinatra, man.
The guy's been dead for 20 years.
Frank Sinatra
you're gonna
pops
remember
up
the name
in
Gordo
hologram
Bridge, just
form
like
in
old
the
Blue
Blade
Eyes.
Runner sequel.
I ain't on the Marquis of Early's just yet. But it's coming, I promise you.
Early's. Maybe I need to head to Early's. Alright, we have a few different places we can
You
look
seen any
at here. What
suspicious
else?
looking people around here?
Hell no. I mean, a lot of wackos
Hell
pull their
no.
heels down here. But they're anything but suspicious.
You say wackos cool their heels? Oh, that's
Hey.
Gaff.
You killed anyone yet?
I fired at a guy and he turned into a human? I don't know.
Hey.
Tough day, McCoy.
Oh, heck. what do we got here?
Not good time now. Come back later.
Hey, it's James Hong. From the Academy Award-winning Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yay. And Big Trouble in Little China.
Excuse me.
Deliveries to Rare.
LPD, I got a couple of questions.
Talk, always talk. You wait. You know take up time. Busy.
This must be before Roy comes by, because I'm pretty sure Roy kills him.
You were close to Eisendoller?
I only do eyes. He's got to say I only do eyes. He's got to say that.
No go to lab. Eisendoller test off-world gravity to work important organs. Visual center, you see?
Marcus is dead.
You work hard all night, all day, no stop, no break, no OT.
Did you hear me?
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf? Your time more important, huh? Eisendoller dead. Miraji may be dead. You out chasing skirts.
Miraji?
You eat supper with Miraji every night, no fail. Sometimes Chinese,
Haven't
sometimes
met
Indian,
Miraji.
sometimes home cooked. Sometimes we go up and eat with twins.
Miraji didn't show. Did you call him?
You had me at
I
twins.
knocked. 10 minutes ago, door locked. No answer. Where you come from, huh?
What?
Nothing.
I mean, it's a pretty decent recreation of his place in the movie. As best I can
Tell
tell.
me this.
Hey, wait, LPT, you there for something, huh? LPT? I'm very busy. Eyes won't wait for nothing.
Alright, pulling the gun out.
Tell me
I
this.
like that reaction.
Hey, wait, LPT, you there for something, huh? LPT? I'm very busy. Eyes won't wait for nothing.
I don't think we have anything else we can kind of click on. I think that's him, actually, not the light. Alright, I'll leave you alone. Thanks for making a cameo appearance, James. Looks like we had another spot we could kind of head to here. On the left. Dermo Design. So, skin job. Let's try going in this way. And maybe this is the way to go in because the front door it'll say it's locked. I gotta go around. That's my guess. Usually when they give you two entrances, it seems like that's the way it works.
I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's animal sale, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of chinion inside. I didn't know what it was for, but
I need to turn this thing off.
Runsitter's books.
Jesus.
Hello, Luther. Hello, Lance. You have no new messages and one saved voice-only message. Would you like to hear the saved message again?
Absolutely.
Hello, it's J.F. Sebastian. I hope you guys are all right.
Sounds like the guy.
I tried to talk to Dr. Tyrell about your reinstatement, reemployment, but I haven't been able to get through to him yet. He's kind of angry, and you know what a cool customer he is. I don't know what happened between you guys, but I'm still trying. If you want to get together, I'm still at the Bradbury. I'll be here all night.
Message
Can we go to
saved
J.F. Sebastian's
automatically.
apartment?
To delete, please state your deletion security number.
Not right now. Thanks.
The pleasure's all ours at Sino Bell.
What do you think JF stands for? I don't think they say in the movie. Maybe it's like a John Frank.
The vid phone
Probably the
was
most
one of those
logical.
old Zenith jobs. The last electronic tech that was still
Mentioning
produced on this
Zenith,
continent.
man.
In Mexico, to be exact. No wonder the sucker was on the blink. I've gotten all I can from that.
It's kind of surprising seeing a, name brand drop like that. Alright, let's head out. However we do that. How did I come in here? Usually it's like you've hit somewhere. Here we go. What happens if I try the front door? Why is he still making that sound like he's on the staircase?
Who did this? Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
What's going to blow? What's going on? I've got my gun out. Do I just shoot this guy? Maybe he was a replicant and I did the right thing? Well, I don't know what's happening here.
No way through here.
I think I just died again. Wow. Okay. Unforgiving game is unforgiving. Got it. Again, how far back are we looking at here? Phone call Guza. I mean, yeah, it's... Thankfully, I did save recently. You know, at Bob's Bullets. Oh, shit. I just overridden that save. Okay, well, that's the end of tonight's stream. I will offline go back to where we were. There was no, you sure you want to overwrite this save? I was looking at my saved... I was looking to save a game, thinking I was kind of looking at my saves. And instead really screwed up. So, yeah, I guess we're not even finishing Act 2 in 4 hours of play. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to resume stream of this Friday. Do Friday, Saturday, Sunday type stuff. Maybe. Something like that. Sometime Friday. Might be a little later starting on Friday. Got a little bit of plans, but the plan I think is going to be to try to do this game on the weekends like that. So yeah, I screwed up really bad. Super unproductive stream. I suck. If you made it this far, wait until marriage. Counseling.